Hi, this is Mr. Orr with Lesson 3 of our continuing series in using the TI-83 and 84 graphing calculators. Today we're going to take a beginning look at how you program the calculator, and we'll just do a very simple program just to get you started with the process. So the first thing I'm going to do is hit the program key, and you'll notice up at the top we have three possibilities: execute, edit, or new. So execute would be to run a program, edit would be to change it, and new is to start a fresh program, which we're going to do. So I'm going to scroll over, and you see I have one option, create new. So I'm going to hit enter. Now, I have the opportunity to give my new program a name. If we were doing something like the distance formula, we might call it distance formula. In this case, our program is going to be to put a name, your name, in my case, my name, into the computer, into the calculator. So I am simply going to call this name. And to do that, I need the alphabetical characters. And that means I need to hit second alpha for alphanumeric. And then I can look at the letters. You'll see here's the letter A, here's the letter B, the letter C, letter D is down here, etc. So I'm going to find N-A-M-E. So we'll start here, A, M, and E. All right. Now I've given it a name, and now I'm going to hit enter. All right. Now it's time to actually put in the program. And I'm going to go back to the program key and hit enter. And now you see I have some options here. I'm going to go over to I/O, which stands for Input Output. And I have a number of options, and the one I'm going to choose is Display, D-I-S-P, right here. And I'll hit enter. And that's telling me that I'm going to display some words. And so I'm going to go back to second alpha. And then what I want to display in quotation marks, and here's the quotation mark right here over the plus key, quotation marks, I belong to. So I'm going to hit the I. I'm still in alphanumeric. And then the space is down here over the 0. Right here is the space. So I space. Now I do the word belong, B, E, L, O, N, and G. And the G is up here. I belong space to. So I find a T and an O. I belong to, and now I close the quotation marks. All right, now I hit enter because the second line is going to be a little different, but I'm also going to go back to display. So I go to program, and then again back to input output, and down here to display. And I'm going to display my own name. So I hit second alpha and quotation marks. And then I'm going to put my name in, which is Robert Orr. So I will put an R and an O and a B. But to save time, I'm just going to put Rob. And that didn't work. So let's clear that screen and go back here to, I think what happened here is the alphanumeric key didn't connect. So now this is a good opportunity to show you what happens when something doesn't go right. I go back over the letter or number that I don't want, and I hit delete. And then I back up again, and I hit delete. Now let's try that again. Second alpha. All right, let's see if it works this time. Alphanumeric should be locked. Whoops, I had the quotation marks, so I will go back and delete that. And now I should go to, let me make sure that I am in alpha, and I want to put just Rob. So I will hit R, O, B, and you can put in your entire name here if you want to. And in fact, I'm suggesting you might want to, because if you happen to be have your calculator at school and you leave it somewhere accidentally, the possibility is that someone could look in programs and find that you have named your calculator in programs and be able to get it back to you. So I finished this off with the quotation mark. I have one here I don't want, and I will delete that, and then I will hit alpha. I don't need to lock it. Well, that's not what I wanted. All right, let's try that one more time. Alpha, and the letter B is up here, and the quotation mark, I will hit alpha again, and then quotation mark. Notice what I was doing here. If I want a string of letters, I hit second alpha, which locks the alpha key. If I only want one, I can just hit alpha. All right, now I go to enter, and I'm on a new line. I go back to program. That's the end of my program. So what I'm going to do from here is stay in the control category, the first column, and I'm going to go all the way down here until I find the word stop. And that stops the program from running after it reaches the end. And that will be down there. It is. I just missed it. Let's go back up to F, which is stop, and I will hit enter. Okay, you can see that put in the word stop, which will end the program. Now I'm finished. Do not hit clear, because that will start clearing the screen of your program. So what you want to do at this point is hit second quit, which quits the program but does not erase it. Now let's see if it worked. I go to program, and I see the program under execute. The program is called name. So I hit enter, and now I hit enter again, and it worked, and it says I belong to Rob. All right, that's how we do it. I'm now going to go to second quit, and that program is in there permanently under name. I think I'll clear the screen, and you now have your first program in your calculator. We, in the future, will be looking at mathematical programs that will help you with calculations. Thank you very much.